Hey everyone, it's Eric here from Microscope. Got another video for you guys today. Hope you guys are all doing well. This Samsung SSD is not doing so well. It's in here for data recovery. We're located right outside Washington, DC in Northern Virginia. We are a local data recovery center and we do data recoveries like this Samsung SSD that's in here for recovery, as well as hard drive recoveries, even MacBooks for data recoveries. We do data recoveries for flash storage, or hard drives, SSDs, USBs, you name it, we do it. So we got this one in. This is an 870 EVO, and I can already tell by looking at the back of it that it looks like this has been a little bit tampered with and opened, because you can see some of the screws have been opened there, and they are interested in recovering the data. They mentioned that they're just not able to access the drive itself. I don't want to start really plugging in and testing it because it's already opened. Let's go ahead and take a look at it first to see why these screws are lifted there, and even one looks a little bit stripped there. So that's not very good. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so let's see. It looks a little stripped on this one. Okay, so it came off. It's barely even put in there, and okay, it's not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's see if I can loosen it. There we go. We are free, and the screw is undone there. Okay, so let's see what we got. So inside there, usually you have a casing, and then you just have your drive that just has your basic SATA connection. And let's go ahead and open it. And let's see, do we see any work that's been done? So this looks a little bit strange in the corner. We can see there's a little bit of a melt on the side plastic. Let's go ahead under the microscope. Let's take a look at it a little bit further, because it looks like something has been done to it before. And let's switch over. All right, look at this corner, and oh man, look at that. What happened here? So obviously right away, it's easy to tell because it doesn't look like it's on right. And you have a bit of flux here, as well as someone got a little excited with the heat. When there's heat around plastic, it can melt. So if you're not careful, you can obviously melt the plastic. This doesn't really make a difference. It just shows that it's sloppy there. Is something missing there, which it appears to be missing. So we need to know what this is and what was there previously, right? Who knows what's really been there, right? Because we don't have the original stuff. I'm gonna go get a PCB just to see what it looks like, and then we'll go put it under there and find out. Okay, so I have, it's a similar one, but it doesn't look exactly the same. Let's go look under the microscope. This is an 870 EVO. So I have one, it's a smaller one. It's like a 250 gig, but this area is just completely missing. Isn't that something? So the difference is here, right? We have that resistor that was there, and then we also have a resistor that was there on the other one. But something is missing here, and then there's something else missing here. These pads look to actually have something, because we can tell. The two drives that are both 870 EVOs, they look identical, but they're slightly different on the layout. But let's go ahead and just look at a picture. Thank you, the SSDreview.com, for this nice, beautiful picture. We do see something here, right? And it looks like there is an area over here that looks very similar to ours. And this area has a component. I'll go ahead and check to see if I have another donor for it, and I'll just go ahead and remove that area so we can at least have the components around there, and then we should go ahead and fix up this area. So I'll just be right back. The pads are pretty good for the most part. I'm sure if I just use a hot iron, I could put some solder here and this should be fine, unless this got into another part. But this looks like it's connecting over here, and that should probably be fine because the whole pad looks to be here. So even if this was a little bit damaged, we could draw the trace here if that was the case. And it looks like this resistor is connected, so we can just center it just to make it look pretty. And then we just can put the cap and then the IC back down here, which we do have, because we did find one that was pretty similar. Looks like somebody already put some flux for me. So, all right, let's just use a hot iron. There you go, see that? I just touched it up. See, it's not so bad. It kind of fixed itself there. There you go. Oh wow, look at that, it's magic. It's like it's put back almost perfectly there. And even this is attached. You can see the trace is already back to where it was. So that's a good thing. So our traces look to be fine. And we will just put in our IC, which we have here. Oh, look at that. Oh, it fused right away. Not much work there. There, looks pretty good. So we do see that this is a little bit scratched and banged up, but the pad's making a full contact. So we fixed up this area and it looks to be fine. Now let's go ahead and see if we plug it in and see what happens. Let's plug this in. All right, so it looks fine there, and let's turn it on. And we see a light and it's blinking. That's a good thing, right? Let's go ahead and check. Okay, so this is a 500 gig drive, and we do see something that appeared here. It's local disk F, but nothing is showing up. So that's still a problem. Let's go ahead and check our disk management. We'll bring up our disk management, and that's gonna show all the disks that are on the computer itself and anything that's connected. It's just a basic Windows thing, and it is going very slow. It's trying to connect. I switched it back to the camera and we're still stuck. I bet when I unplug this here, it should go load the screen over here. Now it's loading the disk, I can see. Even though it's still pretty slow, there, it came up over there now. As we probably already assumed that wasn't the actual problem, we just fixed what originally came into us. Now there's another problem on top of that, and that's probably what the last person that was trying to do something over there was trying to fix. For Windows, we're not able to really work with it anymore because it's freezing our Windows. So let's go over to our data recovery room, use our data recovery tools to work with it further. We can see the drive, does need a little bit of work, but once we get that, we can see the folders here, expose the data. Looks like it's an OS. So everything looks to be good. We're gonna go ahead and image it and recover the data. So we were able to recover the data from the Samsung 870 EVO drive. Because we are a data recovery center, we've seen a lot of issues, very similar ones before. If there's a short, we can do the whole data recovery process and make sure, because data recovery isn't a joke. It's not something that should be messed around with. Every customer's data is very important and very, very valuable. It's not worth it to try something maybe you see online and you see a typical issue, try to fix that and then try to recover your data, because you could be risking a lot there. We do data recoveries on hard drives, SSDs, flash storage devices, USB drives, all those other ones. If you guys are interested in sending in your device for data recovery, go ahead, check the links in the description down below for how you can send it in. We have a work order on our website, which you can go ahead and check. You can fill out that form, send in your device. We'll be glad to help you guys out for data recovery. Just better not to do something like this. Just let us handle it from start to finish. So hope you guys enjoyed watching, and thanks a lot. Take care, guys. Bye.